Across Los Angeles, a quiet revolution has been cooking inside red and yellow storefronts tucked between burger chains and taco spots. It doesn't tea shout like the giant billboards of McDonald's IS or dominate street corners like Starbucks. Yet, every weekend, lines form outside its doors. The scent of soy sauce, sesame oil, and garlic fills the air. And what started as a humble Filipino-Chinese fast food joint has now become a sensation. Chowking. In a city where tastes collide and every corner sells a new trend, Chowking has done something extraordinary. It's beaten many American restaurants not by being flashy or fancy, but by being real, affordable, and irresistibly delicious. To understand why Los Angeles has fallen in love with Chowking, you need to go back to where it all began. Chowking was born in the Philippines in 1985, founded on the idea of serving quick, hearty Chinese-inspired meals to the everyday Filipino. It was comfort food for families, students, workers, people on the go who wanted flavor and fullness without spending much. In 2000, it was acquired by Jollibee Foods Corporation, the Filipino fast food giant known for turning joy into a business model. Under Jollibee's umbrella, Chowking's expansion became global. While it spread throughout Asia and the Middle East, the United States posed a bigger challenge. Competing in a nation already crowded with fast food legends seemed nearly impossible. But in Los Angeles, where Filipino and Asian American communities thrive, something started to change. By the mid-2010s, Chowking's presence in California began to grow steadily. It wasn't tea just because of Filipino immigrants craving a taste of home. It was because the food spoke a universal language, flavor and comfort. The restaurant's signature dishes, from savory beef chow fan to sweet-style pancit canton and that iconic Halo Halo dessert, offered a combination Americans didn't even realize they were missing. In LA, a melting pot of global cuisine, Chowking represented authenticity without pretense. It was food made with love, served fast, and priced within reach of everyone, from college students to construction workers to families looking for a weekend meal that feels homemade. But affordability was only part of its secret. Chowking's magic lies in the way it balances flavors. The Chinese-Filipino fusion brings a depth that feels both familiar and new to Americans. Dishes like siopao and lumpia became local hits, especially among non-Filipinos discovering them for the first time. One could walk into a Chowking in Glendale or Eagle Rock and see an entire spectrum of LA's diversity sitting under one roof. Latinos enjoying fried rice bowls, African Americans savoring Halo Halo, and Filipinos smiling proudly as they shared their comfort food with friends. Social media amplified the movement. TikTok and YouTube food vloggers began filming Chowking taste tests, reacting to the surprising mix of sweetness, savoriness, and spice. "It's cheap, but it slaps," became a common reaction. The Halo Halo, once a niche dessert known only in Filipino households, turned into a viral trend, its colorful layers of crushed ice, lech flan, ube, and jellies making it an Instagram favorite. Food reviewers in Los Angeles started calling Chowking the best fast food chain you've never heard of. But beneath the viral clips and glowing reviews was something deeper, a shift in American food culture. People were getting tired of uniformity. The same burgers, the same fries, the same predictable flavors. Chowking offered diversity on a plate. It was Asian comfort food that didn't try to be westernized. Its recipes stayed true to Filipino roots while borrowing the timeless heartiness of Chinese cuisine. The result was an experience that made people feel good. It wasn't just cheap, it was emotionally satisfying. Los Angeles played a special role in this success. The city has one of the largest Filipino communities outside the Philippines, with more than 500,000 Filipinos calling Southern California home. For them, Chowking became more than a restaurant. It was nostalgia served warm. Parents brought their kids to teach them the taste of home, while older generations gathered for long lunches reminiscing about life back in Manila. Yet the beauty of Chowking's rise in LA is that it didn't remain exclusive to Filipinos. Americans of all backgrounds fell in love with it because it wasn't just ethnic food. It was good food. Even economists studying food trends noticed Chowking's rise. With inflation driving up dining costs, Chowking positioned itself as a hero of the working class. For less than the price of a Big Mac combo, you could enjoy a full meal with rice, protein, and dessert. It hit a rare sweet spot, flavorful, filling, and budget-friendly. While major fast food giants raised prices, Chowking stayed accessible. Families struggling to afford eating out found a new go-to spot where their wallets and taste buds both felt respected. And then there's the halo phenomenon. Every summer, Los Angeles turns into a desert of heat. People line up for cold drinks, shakes, and desserts. That's where halo reigns supreme. Chowking's version, vibrant, colorful, and packed with oob ice cream, became the city's summer obsession. It wasn't just a dessert, it was an experience. Customers loved the ritual of mixing all the layers together: shaved ice, jellies, milk, sweet beans, lech flan, and purple yam. For many Angelenos, trying halo for the first time was like unlocking a secret level of happiness. The marketing also played a clever role. Chowking never pretended to be fancy. Its tone stayed humble, family-centered, and real. Basta chowking, busog ka! A Filipino phrase meaning, when it's chowking, you're full, translated effortlessly across cultures. People understood that chowking was about satisfaction, not status. And in a city obsessed with appearances, that honesty became its greatest strength. But perhaps the most touching reason for Chowking's success is the people behind the counter. In every branch, from downtown LA to Carson, you'll find Filipino staff who greet customers with genuine smiles and warmth that money can buy. Regulars talk about how Chowking feels human. The servers remember your order, ask about your day, and treat you like a friend. It's a little piece of Filipino hospitality that has melted into LA's daily rhythm. That warmth, that sense of being welcome, it's something few fast food chains can replicate. The rise of Chowking also highlights how Filipino cuisine is finally claiming its place on the global stage. For decades, Filipino food was often overshadowed by neighboring cuisines like Thai or Japanese. But with brands like Jollibee and Chowking breaking through, the world is discovering how rich and complex Filipino flavors are. The blend of sweet, sour, and savory, once considered unconventional in the West, is now celebrated as a bold new frontier of comfort dining. Even Hollywood has taken notice. Filipino celebrities in LA, influencers, and even non-Filipino actors have been spotted casually grabbing Chowking meals. Some proudly share it online, calling it the best hidden gem of Asian fast food. During Filipino-American History Month, lines get even longer, as communities gather to celebrate culture through food. What once started as a small eatery in Manila has now become a bridge between East and West, a symbol of how good food transcends borders. Beyond Los Angeles, Chowking's footprint in the U.S. continues to grow. Cities like Las Vegas, Seattle, and New York are seeing new branches open up, each attracting curious locals eager to taste what the hype is about. Jollibee Foods Corporation has big plans to expand Chowking's presence even further, tapping into the growing demand for Asian fusion comfort food. With the global appetite for affordable, flavorful dining on the rise, Chowking's timing couldn't be better. At its core, Chowking's success in America is about more than food. It's about identity. It shows how culture can be shared through flavor, how people can connect over a simple bowl of Chao fan or a cold glass of halo. It's proof that the Filipino spirit, warm, resilient, joyful, can win hearts anywhere in the world. The same spirit that turned a small fast food concept into a global comfort brand is now feeding a new generation of Americans who crave something different. Walk into any Chowking in Los Angeles today, and you'll see it all come together. The laughter of families sharing siopao, the chatter of young professionals eating chow fan during lunch breaks, the glow of the halo cups under neon lights. It's a portrait of unity and diversity, a culinary love story between the Philippines and America. And as long as people keep craving food that feels like home, no matter where they come from, Chowking's red and yellow signs will keep shining bright in the City of Angels. Because in the end, Los Angeles didn't just fall in love with Chowking because it's cheap or convenient. They fell in love because it tastes like joy, comfort, and connection, flavors that never go out of style.